This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with an amazing actor, singer, and entertainer, the one and only Mr. Stephen Bennett. But before we get to our interview, here is a sneak peek at the amazing talent of Stephen. Oh,
I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march my heart to drum, and nobody, don't nobody is gonna rain on my parade.
Well, hello, Stephen. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm a little nervous. I think this is my first interview, especially.
Oh, Stephen, you are perfectly fine. Just be yourself like you were off camera. And listen, there's nothing to be nervous about with a talent like yours. And I want to know first and foremost, Stephen, where were you born and when did you realize that you had this beautiful, booming singing voice?
Well, I was born on Long Island. Woo-hoo, 516.
Where in Long Island?
Merrick, New York.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah, that was like Calhoun High School. Their theater program was my roots.
Amazing.
And I feel like my first memory, well, okay, so I always wanted to be an actor first. I loved making people laugh and I loved entertaining my family and friends as a kid. But my first memory of really seeing the impact that my singing voice had on people was I was maybe 11 or 12 years old, and I sang Those Magic Changes in my community theater group. And I think the guy who ran it, he was like, no, stop singing. We need to raise the key. There's something wrong. So the pianist just on the fly, like, raised the key. I don't even know how many steps.
Oh my
God.
God.
I sang it again. And when I finished singing it, it has like that long note at the end. And I finished singing, and I mean, I was 11 or 12, but I remember seeing everybody looking like, what just happened, because they heard it before and then after, and everybody was just in shock. And all my friends were like, what the heck? What are you doing? And I was like, I don't even know. I was just singing. I wasn't, there was no self-consciousness about it. I was just singing.
That's amazing, Stephen. That's amazing. Yeah. And also what I love about that moment, in those aha moments, is that obviously your bliss was just waiting for permission to be released. And it not only was in front of people, but it was in front of, people, and also keep raising the key. So obviously you nailed it and you kept doing what you're doing. And obviously you had an amazing theater program in high school, but also talk to me a little bit about your time you went to Catholic University, correct?
Yes, in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful program there. Talk to me about some of your favorite moments there. I know you had some really exciting moments as a soloist too.
Yes, I had a lot of opportunities to perform in these cabarets that we did at the Kennedy Center, which was always very thrilling to me because we were making the show as we went along. The directors compiled the songs and just threw us in between the scenes to kind of make a little bit, to kind of create some kind of through line through the shows. But I enjoy that kind of work where it's just, we're creating a show as opposed to something that's already been made. There's more creative opportunity and you can kind of interpret the songs as you wish because there's no context there.
That's right.
Something that I'm really drawn into, a show like that. And so I think I did 3 out of the 4 years, and every time I loved it. Each time in that, and it was really nice to have everybody got an opportunity to shine, especially people that weren't always cast in the main stages had their opportunities in those shows too, and I always loved seeing that.
I love that. And also what I also love is the fact that it seems like when you got to New York, you just kind of, just immerse yourself. You immerse yourself in classes, you immerse yourself in just taking any opportunity that there is and was to just learn the craft. I'm curious to know though, obviously these past 18 months have been horrific for all people, but especially artists, what you were able to do, Steven, throughout these past 18 months to kind of keep your creative juices flowing.
Oh, I had to. I mean, I was, I had like, I was very excited for 2020. I had a lot of jobs lined up for that year. So I was really looking forward to it. And it was really crushing when really none of that came to fruition. And especially because when I got out of college, it was just like full blitz. What can I get? How can I get my name out there? What can I do? Where can I sing? And then it was full stop. I was not able to do anything.
Yeah.
So I think for when they sent us home and they were like, just take time to just relax, do nothing. And everybody that I talked to was like, yeah, I can't wait. I've been working so hard. Like, I'm going to take this time to do nothing. And that was great for like maybe a month at most.
Yeah, it was like cute for a month.
Yeah. and then it was, I didn't know what to do. I felt stifled. I mean, like, how can you stay creatively engaged or fulfilled when I'm in my parents' house and I don't really have a room to be private, to be alone ever? I mean, I could go into my basement if I wanted to just like sing, but that's uncomfortable. And then I come upstairs and my parents are like, we heard you singing. And I'm like, I was just having fun. You know, this is not a performance, you know, I'm just trying to have fun. And it was just, it was very difficult. And I mean, I think a lot of us are still.
Oh yeah, I mean, who knows what the second wave is gonna happen? I mean, we don't know. But what I love about you, Steven, is no one will ever be able to take away your talent or your optimism. You're obviously a person that has done the work on themselves to find some clarity and light in making the choice every day to be positive. And I think that's an amazing quality that as a director, I can see not only in this interview, but throughout all of your work. Before we get to our final question, I just want to let everyone know, for more on the amazing Steven Bennett, you can read more about him right below this video. Steven, I want to know two things. One, give me some dream roles for you within the music theater. And two, if you could give advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Well, the dream role, I don't believe has been written for me.
There it is. I knew you were going to say that.
I mean, I would love to play a role that has like, that I can be really funny and a total clown. And then over the course of this arc or this story, like devastating things happen and this character completely changes.
Who's the Mama Rose for males that hasn't been written yet for someone in their mid-20s? Go.
That's what I want. That's
You're welcome, Steven. I'll manifest it for you. Got it.
Thank you. I'm pushing for this manifestation. Now you're on my team. That's all I needed.
I got you. Now listen, and also, what advice would you give your younger self?
I would say stay with it, because it gets tough and you face things that you don't ever expect are going to happen. And you just have to believe in yourself when a lot of people don't. So just stay with it. You bet. Well, listen, you're a bright light, and I'm so grateful that you're joining this amazing platform where you're going to be able to continue to shine it and meet new, incredible artists from all over the world. But on top of that, Steven, I'm grateful that we're connected now. And thank you so, so much for your time today. Thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. Oh, well, I speak the truth. What can I say?